Welcome, sports fans. Thanks for joining us. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan, and by my side, Chris Webber and Greg Anthony from the sideline. Hall of Famer David Aldridge. Now it's ended.
Hey there.
You know what? That humble approach goes a long way, David. Thank you. Chris, looking at the year so far, teams that made big changes in the offseason starting to develop now some chemistry.
Well, it takes some time, especially if the acquisitions are on the younger side. And this is where great coaching can make all the difference. This is where a great basketball culture in the locker room can make all the difference. It's all about, you say chemistry, chemistry, chemistry. What does that mean? It means trust. It takes time to build trust. It takes time to understand your players and what they like, where to get them the ball, what makes them better. And once you get to that point, it's a liberating feeling because now you feel like, okay, guys, we've gotten through the murky waters. Now we can have some fun. We know who we are. We have an identity. Let's go out and be us.
All right, let's set the floor. Courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. So for the Golden State Warriors right now, down low, it's Green and Cousins. Grant is out there with Steph Curry, and it's Durant in at the 3 spot. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on the general. That is his first foul of the game.
And that's a quick foul for him there. Looks like the refs are going to call this one pretty close.
Curry against Rubio. And there's the pass to Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Defensive rebounding, just such a crucial part of the game.
I tell you what, it's like football, having a 3rd and 13 and them running up the gut. It just frustrates the defense. You have to hate giving up second chance points. It's demoralizing. After basically, I mean, you had to stop. Remarkable strength on the alley-oop. Durant, he's taking no prisoners.
Mitchell with it. Now defended by Grant. Gobert the pass to Mitchell. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Yeah, good awareness there. He sees an opening and doesn't hesitate.
Well, that opening right there, that's just because the defense failed to rotate.
Count it. Grant's got his first 2 points.
They're finding every shot they've wanted so far. Perfect 3-for-3 start.
And Rubio kicks to Cephalosha. It's Crowder on the wing, guarded by Green. Crowder against Green. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Rubio. And it's off the back rim. No good.
And that's the shot you want to create. They just can't get it to fall.
And that just shows you can do everything right sometimes, but still get the wrong result. But they've come out the locker room. His eyes. 4 for 4 to start the night.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. It's stolen by Curry. And now the fast break. Grant with the ball. Good D by Mitchell.
Their first miss after a perfect 4 for 4 start. Still, I really like the game plan they've come out with.
And plenty of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws coming up.
Well, last season, a tough one for Crowder. Was moved from Boston to Cleveland and then moved again over to Utah at the deadline. Also struggled mightily with his shot and just had a down year.
And so he hits both. And with Crowder, his struggles were part of why Cleveland gave up on him so easily.
And you wonder who the real Jay Crowder is. The one we saw in Cleveland or the one we saw in Boston. My guess is somewhere in the middle. I think his defense should pick back up, and we know that he can be a better scorer than he has shown the last calendar year.
Some high-scoring teams in the NBA. Let's see the leaders. The Warriors, #1.
I mean, it's an exciting brand of basketball that they're playing. They've got such deadly weapons. Teams have had a heck of a time trying to slow them down.
And you talk about a culture builder. Jay Crowder is a guy who is not content with losing ball games. He's a competitor, and that rubs off on his teammates.
Thompson, he's checked in for Golden State. Mitchell against Grant. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Utah with the rebound.
That's just a quick move to the 10 and an even quicker reaction by the D to stop him there.
Misses off the right iron. The Warriors leading. Takes the 13-footer, and yes, it's good.
You see the high shot release, the quick trigger? Thompson's always had this shot in his arsenal.
Rubio against Curry. Rubio right side. Here's Mitchell. The three-pointer off the mark. Warriors leading by 4. Durant finds Grant. Lobbed up there for Durant. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
But Durant doesn't always need the ball in his hands to create offense. Great job to free himself up after the pick and get the score.
Cephalosha passes to Crowder. Draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
How about the concentration? He gets hit, but stays with the play and gets the finish.
For Utah, they have gone 3 of 4 at the free throw line tonight.
Yeah, pretty good numbers on the season when you look at their free throw attempts, right around 78%.
Grant kicks to Thompson, and the Warriors tack on 2 more.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Rubio outside. To the middle. Here's Mitchell. That's good. It's Rubio with the assist. Mitchell's got his second basket.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Here's Grant. No good that time. Good work defensively by Crowder. And so it's Crowder with it. He'll bring it up for the Utah Jazz. They trail by 3. Thompson against Cephalosha. Pass to Gobert.
That's the second foul, and now they might really go at him. I mean, try to get a third foul and force him to sit on the bench.
Utah shooting just 35%. They've got to get better looks. Exum and Burks, their backcourt. O'Neal is out there with Chandler Parsons, and it's Kavanaugh in at the 5 spot. That's the group for Utah getting going here in the second. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, the general in his last time out against the Grizzlies was terrific. He had 61 points, and that scoring outburst set a new season high for him in what became a great exhibition on his part. He put up numbers that really jumped out in the box score. A very solid performance. Kevin will see what he's got in his arsenal tonight.
All right, David, thank you, guys. Could you believe that performance? Wow.
I mean, it was really something to see. Yeah, he showed everybody just how special he is when he is on his game.
Oh, yeah. Once he got them on the ropes, he never let them off the hook. It was full-speed energy basketball at its greatest.
And the dunk by Grant.
And a sturdy screen set for him that time. And he doesn't fool around, just straight to the rim for the finish.
No way for his man to get around that one. That's for sure.
And that's a play they'll run over and over, fellas, as long as he keeps working.
Here's Burks. Count that one. Burks has got it all tied up now for the Jazz.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Here's Grant. Makes the shot. Basket number 4 this game. Brings him up to 4 for 9. Jazz have gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. And Parsons kicks to O'Neal. Nice ball movement by Utah. Down low. And the dunk by O'Neal.
And guys, right now, the defense mentally not there. Can't afford too many of those in a close game like this.
Yeah, Jay, you're right. Almost a free run for him there.
Well, I know he's not the #1 priority for the defense, but they still got to give him some attention, guys.
Grant surveying the D. He's now made half of those 10 shots in the game. That's his 5th basket.
Shots are just flowing for him right now, having a really strong quarter.
O'Neal kicks to Burks. Launches it. Knocks down the 3-ball. Burks has got 8 points.
The D with some heavy feet out there. I mean, they're too slow to rotate. Nobody communicating. They can't make threes that easy for them.
Good. And the Warriors lead by 1.
But if you thought the D was going to tighten up on them here in the second quarter, think again.
Exum passes to Kavanaugh. The call will go against Jerebko. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
He was hoping to avoid a 3rd foul before the breakout. Now, he might have to sit out until halftime.
And Draymond Green picks up the foul. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Durant's checked in for Jerebko. Now about 3 minutes gone in this second quarter of basketball, and they'll keep possession. Nobody near Parsons. From outside, off the mark.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Grant with the ball. Last game, an incredible scoring display for him. And then Durant with the dunk.
And you could see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. Parsons outside. Pass to Kavanaugh. Over to the left wing. Exum. Good on the triple. Exum's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
Yeah, that's 2 straight 3-pointers they've allowed.
Grant against O'Neal. At the top of the key, Durant. And another basket for Golden State.
And when Durant is looking to score off the catch like that, there isn't a lot you can do as a defender.
Timeout is called, first of the game for the Jazz. You know, Greg, you hear that since Kevin Durant moved to the Bay Area, he's wasted no time making connections and investments in Silicon Valley.
It's interesting. He's reined in his endorsements by over half, but he's so inquisitive. I think meeting these tech luminaries and learning from them was part of the allure of the Golden State.
Curry's checked in for Golden State. Parsons outside. Passes to Burks. And good that time. Burks has got 10. And so Curry will bring it up for Golden State. Want to keep rolling here following the win against Memphis.
Yeah, unfortunately for them, I thought the opponent's defense just never showed up.
But I like that they attacked those weaknesses. They made them pay for a lackluster effort.
And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets, an exquisite pass to set up the powerful alley-oop dunk. Parsons, the bounce pass. Out to the wing. Exum with a wide open look. And again, it's the Jazz from deep.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give them from behind the arc.
Grant against Burks. Grant, that's good. He's got 15.
Just like butter. The finger roll is all about the feel. He's got plenty of that.
Exum kicks to Kavanaugh. The pass to Exum. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Burks. The rebound by Grant.
And as he squares up for mid-range, the defender right in his face.
Well, he did a great job of staying patient, letting the man make his move, and getting right up on the jump shot.
Taken away. Now here's Exum. He has 6. Parsons outside. 14 feet away, and there's another one for the Jazz.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
And here is Grant. 15 points in the game. 6 changes of the lead here.
Yeah, both teams still kind of feeling their way through this game.
Exum kicks to Kavanaugh. Stolen by Grant. And here we go. Bell heading to the hoop. Pulls up. No good on that one. So Utah will take it the other way. This game is finished. They'll be off to Portland taking on the Trailblazers. That will be a getaway game for them, a 1-game road trip. O'Neal against Durant. 6 to shoot. To the inside. Here's Burks. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Burks has got the lead up to 1 now for the Jazz.
Well, he's been the safety valve for them on every possession. So dependent.
Here's Grant. And it's sent back by O'Neal. And oh, here we go. Burks got it. A fast break chance. Parsons' shot is off. Warriors shooting 64%. Beautiful all-around play by this offense. Grant outside. And he converts the layup. Grant's got 19 points.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And the Jazz call time here.
Well, think about it. There's plenty of centers on the Warriors rosters, but when the going gets tougher, they can go small. Their Hampton 5 lineup with Steph, Clay, KD, Draymond, and Andre Iguodala is the perfect blend of length, skill, athleticism, and IQ.
So Utah going with an almost entirely new group here. Gobert, he's checked in for Tyler Cavanaugh. Crowder comes in for Chandler Parsons. Mitchell, he's checked in for Royce O'Neal. And Ricky Rubio subbed in for Dante Exum. Then for the Warriors, DeMarcus Cousins is checked in for Jordan Bell. And it's Klay Thompson in for Draymond Green. The Jazz have been shooting right around 75% of the line, 9 of 12 so far. And Chris, you were talking about a couple of the nicknames for that Golden State Warriors lineup.
Oh, yeah, but I mean, they used it sparingly in the regular season. It wasn't something they wanted you to get used to. The playmaking and the defensive versatility of that unit, to me, that's what stands out. It's tough for a traditional center to stay on the court against them, with all that skill and mobility.
Burks' shot is good.
They keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Murray finds Durant, and here is Grant, defended by Crowder. Mitchell against Grant. Back to Durant, and then Durant with the dunk.
He's playing MVP ball. Durant with some serious pep in his step tonight.
Last outing for Utah, it was a loss to the Rockets in Houston. Crowder, the pass to Mitchell. And there's another one for the Jazz.
It really turned it around here in the second quarter after shooting less than 40% from the field in the first.
Outside Curry. No good on the three.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Mitchell's shot is good.
They've settled into a nice groove offensively here in the second.
Grant against Mitchell. Inside.
Well, that's why he's a superstar. Durant always finds a way to help the team offensively.
Jazz leading by 3. Rubio outside. Burks against Thompson. Back to Rubio. Poked away. Just 5 to shoot. And that'll be Utah as it goes out of bounds. Jazz retain possession. Tavo Cephalosha has checked in for Alec Burks. And Utah has possession. Just 3 to shoot. Crowder from outside. And Durant sends it back. Some nice passing by Golden State here. Grant against Mitchell. Grant dishes to Durant. Utah with the rebound. It's a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, as we know, Rudy Gobert is a 7-footer with an aggressive mentality. He said some guys don't have pride, but I do. Sometimes too much. Quinn Snyder said he gets angry, which I like. Whatever kind of stereotypes Americans have about the French, they don't apply. Not to him anyway, guys.
Sacre bleu! Thank you, T.A. He is indeed a fiery competitor. Grant kicks to Curry. And that one, good. Curry's got his first 2 points of the night.
One of the greatest long-range shooters you'll ever see. Curry's just as savvy inside.
Cephalosha finds Crowder. Back to Cephalosha. Stolen by Thompson. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Grant, that's good. Grant's got 21 in the game.
Mr. Everything. Grant can score it, pass it, do what you want to do. He can defend at a high level. So fun watching him play.
Here's Mitchell. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. Grant outside. And Crowder comes up to help. Durant the pass to Grant. There's 49 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Jazz will take it. Donovan Mitchell firing on all cylinders for Utah. Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. And you know the General has been really making it happen, guys.
Yeah, and the fact he's posted a double-double with about half the game left to play, that's impressive.
Well, it comes down to talent, it comes down to hustle. He's shown both in a big way so far.
So for the Golden State Warriors right now, Durant and Green are the forwards. Curry is out there with Grant, and it's Cousins in at the center position. The first free throw is good. Chris, there are a lot of players offensively in this league who do certain things, just the nuances that create contact and draw fouls and get themselves to the line, aren't they?
Oh, yeah. When I think of fouls, I think of James Harden. If I was a big man in the league today, I would have nightmares about this guy because he gets to the free throw line almost, was it 10 times a game. His Euro step, his way to put his elbow up, baits you to reach in, and then there's a presence of mind that is so quick that once you put your hand in the cookie jar, it's like your little brother telling you, "Ma," and you get in trouble. And that's what he does. He makes sure that the ref sees you getting that contact, you getting the foul. But how about DeMar DeRozan, what he does and being so strong attacking the hole, and DeMarcus Cousins inside using his big body in the post. Those come to mind the quickest, using their skill set to draw fouls on other players, because there's an art to it.
Yeah, that's just poor decision-making. He's got to be better in those situations.
I'd love to hear his explanation. The coach right there, I mean, that should be an interesting conversation.
And Steph Curry with the foul. That's his first foul. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Crowder feeling it out a bit. Clock at 6. Back to Sepulosha.
When KD sizes you up on defense and has a read on what you want to do, then often your best bet is to pass it off to someone else on your team.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. And Rubio kicks to Gobert. Down low, Crowder, and he banks in the layup. Crowder's got 4 points this quarter.
Nice work offensively, and Crowder caps it off inside.
Warriors trail by 3. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. To the inside. And Then Durant with the dunk.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. Rubio finds Cephalosha. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. And a chance now to see how teams are faring across the league. Here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. Take a look at the 76ers. They're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top 5.
And I think for Golden State, they've blown away the so-called experts' opinion. People who didn't realize how high their ceiling really was.
Chalk up 2 there. A great competitive game so far.
And from the look of it, this one could go right down to the wire.
And Steph Curry with the foul. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. And Gobert kicks to Cephalosha. Nice ball movement by Utah. And the basket by Rubio.
Solid start to the half for them. 3 of 4 from the field now.
3 minutes gone now in the 3rd quarter. Grant outside. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. Grant's got 8 here in the quarter.
Tremendous adjustment in midair. Hard to stay focused on the hoop when you got to do that.
Pass to Gobert. Durant with the steal. Grant outside. The basket good off the assist from Durant. And now it's a 3-point Warrior lead.
Wow, what a sensational quarter from him. And as long as they have this lead, I'll keep going to him again and again and again and again.
Crowder kicks to Mitchell. Back to Crowder. Shot clock at 6. Tipped away. It's stolen by Green. Pass to Grant. Lobbed up there for Durant. Crowder with the steal. Mitchell against Grant. Bounce pass, Rubio. Here's Mitchell. The Jazz with another miss. Warriors leading by 3. And the dunk by Grant.
Can't overcommit when Green has the ball. He'll make you pay by finding the open teammate.
And it's Rubio with the ball for the Utah Jazz.
And Draymond Green, an extremely vocal leader. He's in his teammates' ears, always trying to keep them on edge. Also in his opponent's ears as well. And then there's the officials. He tends to like to get in their ears as well.
Good work there as it goes. And that's now 35 points for the General.
That's a perfect setup. Solid defender can't avoid it. Opens up a clear path to the bucket.
Rubio dishes to Crowder. On the wing, Cephalosha. 6 to shoot. Here's Mitchell. Knocked away. And Draymond Green, Greg, has been among the league leader in technicals. If you're one of his teammates or his coach, do you try to get him to dial it back?
You know, his greatest strength can probably also be his greatest weakness. That fire and motivation, really second to none, but I'd be careful not to hamper that enthusiasm.
And the Jazz call time here. Before last season, the NBA voted to restructure the lottery odds. See, Webb, do you think the changes will promote, better competition?
More even odds for the bottom 5 teams. That's the way that it should be. The bad teams should get a little bit of help that they're needed. And I do think that it promotes better competition. So I'm definitely happy with the way the NBA restructured the lottery odds.
And that 4th foul, guys, might force him to scale back the aggression. From a defensive standpoint, he does not need, nor does the team need, number 5.
Tyler Kavanaugh, he's checked in for Utah.
And he's been the key for their offense with the way he shot the basketball.
And they're going to need even more out of him with the score being what it is.
Passes it to Livingston. Grant against Burks. And he drops it in from the low post. Grant's got 39.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
And there's the pass to Kavanaugh. Parsons finds Rubio. Goes up on the high post, and he nails the jumper. Rubio's got 4 this quarter.
Almost any player left that wide open is going to bury that shot. This is the lead. That's poor defensive.
Grant the pass to Durant. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Pass to Kavanaugh. Now here's Burks. He kicks it to Parsons. Here's Rubio. And a miss there on the triple.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
Burks against Grant. There's the basket and make it a double-digit lead. Grant's got 41.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
Pass to Kavanaugh. And he's got his first free throw of the game.
He's hit his free throws at a pretty good clip this year, 77%.
And we're around 2 minutes into the 4th quarter here.
I mean, stretch Armstrong. Durant doesn't even need to jump, it seems, to throw it down. His athleticism, his height, his length is just unreal.
Rubio teams up with Mitchell in the backcourt. Rudy Gobert is out there with Cephalosha. And it's Crowder in at the 3. That's the group right now for Utah. Clock at 6. Here's Rubio. That shot off. Curry with the defensive effort. Stolen by Rubio.
And the defensive cousins making his presence known with the quick leaping ability which he uses to block shots.
Green is checked in for Klay Thompson. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the 4th.
Oh, just a picture-perfect alley-oop. You gotta love that one, Kevin.
A little surprised, Greg. He didn't go for the big slam, but it works just the same. Lobbed up there for Durant. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And how about the communication between teammates on that alley-oop?
And that's what you need to pull that thing off. The drive by Mitchell. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. And it goes on Draymond Green.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
Taking 2 shots.
2 shots. Relax on the first.
First free throw is good. And Mitchell drops them both. Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Grant against Mitchell. Lobbed up there for Durant. And another assist for him.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. And Rubio kicks to Crowder. Durant with the steal. Stolen by Mitchell. And then Mitchell with the dunk.
And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case, it looked like Greg Anthony right there, if I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Fellas, that's just like it's supposed to work. Don't give the D a chance to set up.
Crowder kicks to Cephalosha. Back to Crowder. Nice ball movement by Utah. Mitchell wide open. And the 3 off target. Warriors leading by 18. Out to the wing. Now Grant. The 19-foot shot. Inside, shot clock at 6. Here's Crowder. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim.
Look, he had all the time in the world to get the jumper off. Maybe it was too much time.
To the paint. Here's Cousins. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. And the Warriors lead by 20.
That's where Cousins is most dangerous, and letting him go to work inside is something they're always trying to make happen.
Green against Rubio. Outside Crowder. Shoots over Curry, and the shot's good from Crowder.
And you know what? The one thing for Crowder, great shot selection overall. You rarely see him force up a bad look.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
Rubio finds Crowder. Here's Cephalosha. He's covered by Grant. Pass to Crowder. To the inside, Mitchell. And Grant sends it back. Stolen by Mitchell. Rubio the pass to Gobert. Inside, stolen by Durant. Grant against Mitchell. Grant with the ball. We know that stars, especially superstars, get some level of benefit from the refs. What do you think of that? Is that good for the game?
I think the refs should always be fair. I think, yes, you're going to get the benefit of the doubt if you're James Harden and you can cross everyone over and you get 10 free throws a game. He earns those most nights. But, yeah, there's going to be some nights in which he gets a call or two here because as an offensive player, you want to be so aggressive that you put the referees in a tough position to make a tough call and to see what that was. Fans want to see the best players play, not sit. So you have to be judicious with how far you go, but just sometimes slip in the tendencies. I used to get so mad when all I would do is go challenge a shot. The human kickstand would kick his leg out. The ref would say I fouled him. I didn't foul him. And the best actor in the world would get to go to the line, get a 4-pointer. And okay, Caleb, what was the question again? Stars. Oh, superstars getting.
I don't know. Let's stop. Let's stop. DeMarcus Cousins really the big final name in free agency last summer to land with the team. And Greg, did he shock the NBA world with his selection?
To take a one-year deal with the Warriors, nobody saw this coming. It makes sense for Boogie. Time to rehab and then join a contender for the back half of the season. You would think he'll get a much bigger and longer contract offer after this year.
Now, here's Grant. Kicks to Cousins. Back to Grant. Gobert brings the double team, and Curry has it in the corner. Down to 5 on the shot clock, and they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
That's a shot that Curry can make in his sleep. Amazing how smooth he is from distance.
On the wing, Mitchell. He's covered by Grant. And the Jazz, another 3.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Chris, the last few years, talk of expansion has come up. Are we ready, you think, in the NBA to add some more teams?
I think we are. Now, expanding to 32 teams might stretch the talent a little bit thin, but I think we could handle a couple of years with that because of the youth of the players. And they can actually switch it up a little bit. I mean, come on, Kevin. You like me. You're a big basketball and big sports fan. You know we have to have a team this year.
I would love to see it. Absolutely.
I mean, come on. You know how crazy those fans were. You know we have to have that come back. And then there's some places. Think about how great Oklahoma City is.
Yes.
And how they've just embraced this Thunder team. There might be a couple more places out there with that type of passion and fans saying, listen, if you give us a team, we promise we'll nurture it, take care of it, and root for it the loudest. And I like having that. I think it's time to definitely investigate expansion, but we got to get back to Seattle first and foremost.
But they'll get another chance. Second shot opportunity, and Mitchell with the layup. Mitchell's got 14 points here in the second half.
Taking things into his own hands. He's been a beast this quarter.
To the paint. Back to Grant. They double him with Mitchell. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. And Utah has possession. Utah has gotten 3 of their 6 three-pointers to fall here in the fourth. Cephalosha kicks to Crowder. Rubio with it. And Curry picks him up defensively. Cephalosha the bounce pass. Gobert the pass to Mitchell. And Grant sends it back. From about 16. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Grant's got 47 points.
I mean, if you're Curry's teammate, this is what you have to do. Take advantage of the defender reacting to him. I mean, he'll find you if you're open.
Grant against Mitchell. To the middle. Another possession, another assist.
Another possession, another assist.
You know, Greg, he's sharing the ball well, hitting his guys in their spots. Curry against Rubio. To the paint. Here's Gobert, and he lays it straight in. That gives him a double-double in this one. 10 points and 11 rebounds. Grant against Mitchell. Gobert brings the double team. Now, here's Grant. Tight defense on him.
And doesn't he just have a nose, a knack for the basketball? He is by far their best rebounder.
Yeah, Greg, and don't forget about hustle and determination on the glass. I mean, that's what it's all about. He's setting a great example out there.
Oh, Kev, he put some anger behind that one.
You're telling me.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Warriors.
The differential in assists led to a lot of open looks, and it also helped to get more guys involved in the offense easy.
And they made the defense adjust, but they just couldn't come up with an answer.
And guys, at this point in the long NBA season, this will go down as win number 25.
And in a 3-game season series, they take the first 2, and certainly they've had the edge in this matchup.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for the General.
He was too much for them to deal with tonight, plain and simple. they tried all sorts of ways to contain him, and nothing worked.
Ball's knocked loose. 6 on the shot clock. And Grant with a clear path to the hoop. Unable to get that one.
Yeah, good interior D there prevents the deuce.
Oh, wonderful anticipation. He reads the play perfectly, then with the quick reaction time.
And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance.
Thank you.